Hey guys, welcome to this quick guide. So this is gonna be based on a question I got from a Reddit user named by thegreybill. So the question was, how can you create such round shapes? So this is gonna be exactly the purpose of this video. Also, thank you, Gray, for posting that question. It's a really useful one. I have been struggling since I started playing this game with exactly this topic. It's really well, it's based on practice, but um, if you don't have examples, it's really hard to visualize and see what you can do with the existing shapes of the game. So how I usually create round shapes. So it's gonna be like this. So I usually start with a middle. So it's really useful to have a middle actually. So let's actually enable mirror and then flip this. So the length of the first edge you're gonna place is gonna influence how curvy it's gonna be like. So you're gonna see exactly what I mean by that. So I'll go with this one with 7, and then I'll flip it, rotate it, and flip it. So it's gonna be looking like this. Now, as you can see, this lower here, this side here, is a bit smaller than the one on top. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove that one, copy paste, flip it, and now I have exactly what I need. This is gonna make it easier for me to copy paste this shape and then just start lowering it. Let's go with a middle size because this is gonna make it a lot easier for us. So middle, right? So this is 7. So what I'm gonna do, I'll start lower it bit by bit. So 0.5 each time. So this is gonna be 6.5, 6. That's too much. 5.5 I need. 5.5, 5, and so on. Two, 1.5, 1, 0.5. Now obviously you can go even more nuts with that, with this, even lower than this, but I'll leave it like that for the sake of this. Right, so now the trickiest part is using flat corners. So the way you want to do this, you're always going to go on the inner side. So you're going to have to flip this until it looks like this. And if you hold shift and place all of them on the inner side, just like that, you have spots now for corner ones. So I'll just fill those in, holding control. Control Z. It's very important to keep while you hold control, it's very important to keep it on the same side. So I usually go on the lower side and not go on this side, because if I go here first and then here first on different other sides, it's not going to match up properly, and you're going to see the disparity lines between them, so they're not going to match properly, and the tiles are going to look a bit distorted. Now this is going to be literally the principle on how to create curvy shapes. Now from this point on, there's another trick you can use and follow the same principle on this side, for example, and go literally upwards now, well, forward, as you can say. And the more you go forward, the curvier it's gonna look. I mean, it's gonna have like a really nice shape. I usually start with the edge or the angle of it, or the sharpest angle. So I usually start with edges here and then spread out backwards. But for this purpose, for this video, I'm gonna do it like this. Right, so exactly the same principle on this side as well. So just flip this rotate it. Right, so now that I have this, right, I'll literally do exactly the same thing. So as you noticed, now I have 6.5, all of them the same shapes. And the reason for that is because I'm gonna do it like this. Oh. So I'm just gonna copy all of them. Now I'm using this right now. I usually go manually with this, but for the sake of the video, to make it a bit faster and not drag it too long, I'll just do it like this. Right. So I just copy that. Make sure it is the same size. So just do it like that. As you can see here, it didn't match properly because most likely the edge, as you can see, is longer than the previous one. So as you can see right now, I have a pretty nice upper side, bottom side, sides of A shape, and it looks pretty nice. And I can follow this literally any side I want. And if you want to look at even like, let's say this is the back of the ship, and I want it now to look like a bit straight, I'll just use straight edges. That, and since I have a middle here, it's always gonna look nice. Can delete that now. There you go. I hope this helps in deciding what shapes you can give to your ship. But yeah, this can be applied literally to every single side of the ship. You're gonna notice at some point that the shapes are not gonna match up properly, or you're gonna have disparity between them, but it's gonna be literally a whole different topic and a whole different video. Thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully see you in other videos as well.